Forget feeling your age. Forget those nagging aches, the profound fatigue that saps your spirit, the stairs that seem to stretch endlessly higher each passing year. This isn't just about adding more calendar pages to your existence. This is about infusing every single one of those years with vibrant, undeniable life. What if I revealed a remarkably straightforward, yet incredibly potent path to rediscover your innate strength, crystal clear mental focus, and unshakable independence? All without resorting to a single prescription drug, a painful injection, or an invasive surgical procedure. A method so gentle on your precious joints, it often feels better than a brisk walk, yet simultaneously builds tangible, resilient power throughout your entire body. And the most astonishing part, you could begin to experience noticeable positive changes in your energy and ease of movement in as little as 24 hours. Look, I've dedicated over a decade of my life to the practice of medicine, and in that time, I've witnessed the profound shadow of regret etched in countless patients' eyes. It's the deep sorrow of having allowed their precious mobility to gradually erode, of passively accepting getting old as an inevitable, irreversible sentence rather than a chapter filled with new possibilities. Beyond my clinical work as a fitness scriptwriter, I've meticulously crafted exercise routines that genuinely resonate with and benefit real people, not just elite gym enthusiasts or hardcore athletes. The uncomfortable truth? A substantial portion of what society and even some healthcare providers have historically told us about aging gracefully is frankly, flat out wrong. We are too often handed prescriptions to merely manage symptoms that could, in fact, be dramatically alleviated, even outright reversed, through surprisingly simple, consistent daily actions. We're vaguely advised to stay active, but critically, we're rarely instructed how to do so safely, effectively, and intelligently for a body that has gracefully navigated 60, 70, or even 80 remarkable years. Let me be clear, this isn't about training for marathons or becoming a powerlifter overnight. This is fundamentally about empowering you to live your life on your precise terms, with the boundless energy to enthusiastically chase your grandchildren, lovingly tend to your thriving garden, or simply stand up from a low-seated chair with effortless grace and renewed confidence. What are the true, insidious forces that gradually steal our invaluable vitality as we gracefully navigate the passage of time? It's not merely the unforgiving march of the calendar. It's a slow-burning, interconnected trio of physiological challenges: chronic systemic inflammation, persistent blood sugar dysregulation, and sarcopenia, the age-related progressive loss of crucial muscle mass. Chronic inflammation is the silent culprit behind those persistent joint aches, the nagging stiffness in your back, and that frustrating, pervasive brain fog that clouds your thoughts. Elevated and erratic blood sugar levels aren't just about energy dips. They actively deplete your vital energy reserves, relentlessly damage your delicate arterial linings, and accelerate cellular aging. Sarcopenia, often overlooked, directly translates to weakening legs, compromised balance, and a significantly heightened risk of dangerous falls that can shatter independence. Each of these three conditions feeds ravenously into the others, constructing a devastating downward spiral that can feel impossible to escape. But here lies the truly groundbreaking revelation. You absolutely do not need an overly complicated, time-consuming regimen or the prohibitive expense of a personal trainer. What you genuinely need is a strategic combination of targeted, purposeful movement and intelligently chosen nutritional swaps, simple adjustments that directly confront these three primary culprits head-on, effectively dismantling their destructive cycle. Consider your typical mornings. Do you habitually reach for a slice of highly refined white toast or a sugar-laden pastry? That immediate sharp spike in your blood sugar, inevitably followed by a precipitous crash, isn't merely about a temporary dip in energy. It's actively pouring highly combustible fuel onto the smoldering fire of chronic inflammation and aggressively accelerating the breakdown of precious muscle tissue. The result? You feel persistently sluggish, mentally foggy, and utterly devoid of true strength. Or perhaps you've previously attempted to increase your activity levels, embarked on a well-intentioned walking routine, only to find your knees loudly complaining, your hips aching, or your back screaming in protest. You might have valiantly pushed through the discomfort, mistakenly adhering to the "no pain, no gain" mantra, only to end up sidelined, frustrated, and more discouraged than ever. Believe me, I understand this struggle intimately. In my earlier years, I too made critical errors, pushing my body in ways that were counterproductive and ultimately harmful. The true shortcut, the intelligent path forward for sustained wellness, isn't about battling your body. It's about cultivating precision in your movements, embracing unwavering consistency, and most importantly, learning to truly listen to and respect your body's unique wisdom and signals. Many individuals, upon reaching their 60s, mistakenly conclude that their most active, vibrant days are irrevocably behind them. Or they might harbor the misconception that only high-impact, intense cardio workouts possess any real health benefits. This pervasive belief is a colossal mistake. The genuine magic, the authentic secret to profound longevity and sustained vitality for people over 60 isn't found in punishing your body with extreme exertion. Instead, it lies in gently yet powerfully nurturing it with specific, intelligent movements meticulously designed to restore optimal function, cultivate deep resilience, and reactivate dormant, often forgotten muscles. These aren't random exercises. These are movements precisely engineered to fortify your core, dramatically enhance your balance, and unequivocally give you back the powerful, stable, and confident legs you might have believed were lost to time. We're talking about incredibly simple, yet profoundly effective, home-based protocols. Forget those generic one-size-fits-all gym routines that often cause more harm than good. Instead, we are going to meticulously focus on a curated set of 6 ancient Japanese movements, renowned for being foundational for developing unwavering strength, impeccable balance, and unshakable independence. They are so remarkably effective, so perfectly aligned with restorative physiology, that they are virtually surgeon-approved for how gently yet powerfully they restore crucial physical function and overall well-being. Let's now deeply immerse ourselves in a potent, transformative 10-minute daily routine. Understand this. What we are about to embark on is far more than mere exercise. It is truly movement medicine. This thoughtfully crafted sequence targets your entire body, but places a specific, intentional emphasis on profoundly strengthening your legs, dramatically improving your balance, and significantly enhancing your overall mobility. All absolutely crucial elements for proactively preventing debilitating falls and steadfastly maintaining your invaluable independence for decades to come. Seriously. Make a resolute commitment to perform this routine every single day. Cultivate a deep awareness of your body's sensations. Stop immediately if you experience any sharp, piercing pain. Always adapt the movements to your precise current fitness level and existing mobility. If you are living with a diagnosed medical condition, are currently taking any medications, or have undergone recent surgery, you must always consult your trusted physician before embarking on any new exercise program for your absolute safety and optimal health. Your 10-minute mobility and strength reset, the 6 Japanese movements for longevity. This precisely engineered sequence is designed to be exceptionally gentle on your joints, minimizing impact and discomfort, while simultaneously building genuine, functional strength that translates directly into easier daily living. You will begin to cultivate a profound sense of stability, ease, and confident self-reliance you might not have genuinely felt in many, many years. The warm-up, 2 minutes. We initiate this journey by gently waking up your essential joints, meticulously preparing them for the purposeful movements ahead. Envision this stage as meticulously oiling the hinges of a complex, beautiful machine, your body. 1. Neck circles, 30 seconds. Begin by slowly and mindfully tilting your head to one side, gently bringing your ear towards your shoulder without forcing. Delicately roll your head forward, allowing your chin to naturally come towards your chest. Continue the gentle, controlled roll to the opposite side, ear towards shoulder. Crucially, do not force your head backward into extension. Focus solely on small, fluid-controlled half circles. Feel the exquisite, gentle stretch unfolding in your neck and across your upper shoulders. Coordinate this with your breath. Inhale as you move. Exhale as you complete the arc. This improves cervical spine mobility and alleviates tension. 2. Shoulder rolls, 30 seconds. Allow your shoulders to initiate big, expansive, smooth circles forward. Truly feel the scapulae, your shoulder blades, gliding and articulating along your rib cage. Then, reverse the direction, rolling them backward, consciously pulling your shoulders down and back, imagining them settling into their natural sockets. This powerful movement actively opens your chest, counteracts slouched posture, and enhances upper body circulation. 3. Torso twists, 30 seconds. Stand tall and proud with your feet planted hip-width apart, providing a stable foundation. Gently initiate a controlled twist of your torso from side to side, permitting your arms to swing loosely and naturally around your body. Strive to keep your hips relatively still and anchored, allowing the rotation to primarily occur in your upper body, lubricating your lumbar and thoracic spine. This enhances spinal flexibility and core rotation. 4. Hip circles, 30 seconds. Position your hands on your hips for proprioceptive feedback and gentle guidance. Gently, mindfully create small, deliberate circles with your hips, first in a clockwise direction, then seamlessly reverse to a counterclockwise motion. Never, ever push into any sensation of sharp pain. Always prioritize comfort and control. This vital movement profoundly improves hip mobility, which is an absolute cornerstone for effortless walking, confident bending, and overall lower body function. The main set, 6 Japanese movements, 8 minutes. Each of the following movements will be executed with deliberate slowness, profound intention, and acute focus. The ultimate objective here is not sheer speed or maximal effort, but rather masterful control, conscious awareness, and deep connection to your body's sensations. Movement 1. The gentle chair squat, 1.5 minutes. What it does. This movement is unequivocally fundamental. It systematically strengthens your powerful quadriceps, front of thighs, resilient hamstrings, back of thighs, and robust glutes, buttocks, the quintessential powerhouses of your entire lower body. Stronger, more capable legs translate directly into climbing stairs with newfound ease, standing up from a toilet or low couch without struggle, and rising confidently from the floor after playing with pets or grandchildren. When combined with adequate protein intake, this movement truly acts as the breakfast that strengthens your legs in 24 hours, kickstarting muscle protein synthesis. How to do it. Position yourself directly in front of a sturdy, stable chair, ensuring your feet are roughly shoulder-width apart with your toes pointing ever so slightly outwards. Imagine, with clear intention, that you are about to gracefully sit down. Initiate the movement by hinging deeply at your hips, consciously pushing your buttocks backward as if reaching for the chair behind you. Maintain an upright, proud chest, keeping your gaze fixed straight ahead to prevent rounding your back. Slowly and controllably lower your body until your glutes just barely make contact with the chair or you feel its reassuring presence beneath you. Then, without fully releasing your weight and resting, powerfully push through your heels, engaging your entire posterior chain, and smoothly stand back up to your starting position, consciously squeezing your glutes at the very apex of the movement. Breathe deeply throughout. What to feel? You should experience a distinct, powerful engagement and working sensation in the large muscle groups of your thighs and glutes. Crucially, ensure your knees track directly over your toes, never caving inward or splaying excessively outward. Maintain a perfectly straight, neutral back throughout the movement, avoiding any rounding or arching. Common mistake: rushing the movement, allowing your knees to extend too far past your toes, or leaning excessively far forward, which places undue strain on your lower back. The chair serves as both a confidence booster and a safety net, preventing you from lowering too deeply if your strength isn't quite there yet. Progression. As your strength and confidence burgeon, Challenge yourself by hovering just above the chair for a controlled count of 2 to 3 seconds before smoothly standing up. Ultimately, with consistent practice, you may find that you no longer require the chair for support, performing a freestanding squat. Aim for a target of 8 to 12 slow, controlled repetitions. Movement 2. Wall push-ups, 1.5 minutes. What it does. This highly adaptable movement systematically builds crucial upper body strength, engaging your chest, shoulders, and triceps while simultaneously demanding robust core engagement. It's absolutely essential for functional tasks such as effortlessly pushing open heavy doors, confidently lifting various objects, and maintaining overall foundational strength for daily living. How to do it. Stand facing a strong, stable wall, positioning yourself approximately 1 arm's length away. Place your hands flat against the wall, ensuring they are slightly wider than your shoulders and roughly at chest height. Take a deliberate step backward with your feet, allowing your body to lean gently but firmly into the wall, creating a straight line from the crown of your head through your heels. Maintaining this rigid, straight body line, slowly and with control, bend your elbows, lowering your chest progressively towards the wall. Actively keep your core muscles tightly engaged to prevent any sagging. Then, with purpose, push powerfully back to your initial starting position, extending your arms fully. What to feel. You should unmistakably feel the powerful muscles of your chest and triceps actively working. Your core should remain steadfastly engaged throughout the entire movement, providing essential stability. Common mistake. Allowing your hips to either sag downwards or jut excessively outwards, which breaks the straight body line and reduces effectiveness. Avoid letting your head dive forward ahead of your chest. Progression. To incrementally increase the challenge and intensity, simply step your feet further away from the wall. This increases the angle of your body, requiring more strength. Aim for 10 to 15 controlled repetitions. Movement 3. Controlled calf raises, 1 minute. What it does. This movement directly strengthens your calf muscles, enhances the intrinsic stability of your ankles, and dramatically improves your dynamic and static balance. These benefits are absolutely critical for efficient, confident propulsion as you walk and for proactively preventing stumble-related trips and falls. Weak calves often contribute to a shuffling gait and reduced shock absorption. How to do it. Stand tall and poised, holding onto a sturdy wall or the back of a reliable chair for secure balance and support. Position your feet hip-width apart, slowly and with immense control. Lift both of your heels deliberately off the ground, rising onto the balls of your feet. Hold this elevated position for a solid second at the peak of the movement, consciously squeezing and contracting your calf muscles. Then, with equal control, slowly lower your heels all the way back down to the floor. What to feel. A powerful, unmistakable contraction and burning sensation in your calf muscles. A deep sense of stability and control through your ankles and feet. Common mistake. Rushing the upward or downward phase, losing control of your balance, or failing to achieve adequate height on the balls of your feet. Progression. Gradually increase the duration of the hold at the top of the movement. If you feel exceptionally stable and confident, carefully attempt to perform the movement on one leg at a time, always maintaining a hand on support initially for safety. Aim for 12 to 15 repetitions. Movement 4. Supported leg swings, 1.5 minutes. What it does. This graceful movement significantly improves hip mobility, enhances flexibility in the hip joint, and can notably alleviate stiffness and discomfort often associated with the lower back. Optimal hip health is undeniably vital for maintaining a natural fluid gait and executing everyday bending motions with ease. It also promotes synovial fluid production within the hip capsule. How to do it. Stand tall and upright, holding onto a wall or a stable chair for unwavering support. Gently, with a pendulum-like motion, swing one leg forward and then backward. The key here is to maintain absolute control and smoothness in the movement, avoiding any wild or uncontrolled swinging. There is no need to forcefully swing your leg excessively high. The focus should remain on a gentle, fluid, rhythmic motion. After approximately 30-45 seconds, smoothly transition and switch to the other leg, maintaining the same controlled cadence. What to feel? You should experience a gentle, invigorating stretch and a pleasant sensation of warmth permeating your hip flexors, front of hip, and hamstrings, back of thigh. Common mistake: kicking your leg too high or too forcefully, excessively arching your lower back, or losing your crucial balance. Remember to keep the movement within a comfortable, controlled range. Progression. As your hip mobility incrementally improves over time, you may naturally find yourself increasing the range of motion slightly, but always prioritize comfort and unwavering control. Perform for 30-45 seconds per leg. Movement 5. Tai Chi-inspired arm circles, 1 minute. What it does. This flowing movement profoundly enhances shoulder mobility, actively promotes improved posture, and cultivates superior coordination between your upper body and breath. It gently yet effectively opens up the chest, counteracting the rounded posture often associated with prolonged sitting. It's a mindful movement that calms the nervous system. How to do it. Stand tall and centered, with your feet comfortably positioned hip-width apart. Extend your arms gracefully out to your sides, ensuring your palms face forward and your arms are roughly at shoulder height. Slowly and with intention, begin to make small, deliberate circles forward, consciously coordinating the movement with your breath. Inhale deeply as your arms ascend, and gently exhale as they descend. After approximately 30 seconds, smoothly reverse the direction of the circles, moving backward. Focus intently on maintaining a smooth, continuous, and unhurried movement pattern. What to feel? A gentle, nourishing rotation within your shoulder joints, a distinct sense of openness and expansion across your chest, a calm, synchronized connection between your movement and breath. Common mistake: tensing up your neck or shoulders, which counteracts the relaxing benefits. Strive to keep your upper body relaxed, fluid, and free of tension. Progression. You can gradually and mindfully increase the overall size of the circles, but consistently prioritize maintaining control and fluidity throughout the movement. Perform for 30 seconds forward, followed by 30 seconds backward. Movement 6. Standing single leg balance, 1.5 minutes. What it does. This movement is arguably the single most important exercise you can incorporate into your routine for proactive fall prevention and maintaining absolute independence. As you age, it dramatically sharpens your proprioception, your body's intricate awareness of its position and movement in space, and profoundly strengthens your deep core stability muscles. This neurological training is invaluable. How to do it? Stand tall and perfectly upright, ensuring a chair or a stable wall is readily accessible nearby for immediate support if needed. Gently but deliberately shift your entire body weight onto one leg, then slowly and with utmost control, lift the other foot a mere few inches off the ground. Hold this challenging yet vital position for 10-15 seconds, fixing your gaze steadily on an unmoving spot directly in front of you. Consciously strive to keep your standing leg slightly bent, never rigidly locked out, to engage the stabilizing muscles effectively. Gently lower the lifted foot and repeat the process with your other leg. As you progressively gain more stability and confidence, challenge yourself by attempting to momentarily lift your supporting hand away from the chair or wall, even if only for a fleeting second, gradually increasing the duration. What to feel? A powerful engagement of your deep core muscles working tirelessly to maintain your equilibrium. Subtle, continuous micro-adjustments occurring within your standing ankle and foot, actively strengthening those critical stabilizing muscles. Common mistake: holding your breath, fixating your gaze downwards at your feet, which disrupts balance cues, or tensing your entire body. Instead, relax your shoulders, breathe deeply and steadily, and maintain a calm, unwavering gaze. Progression. Systematically and gradually increase the duration of your hold time on each leg. For an advanced challenge, carefully try closing one eye, always with immediate support ready. Aim for 3 repetitions per leg, prioritizing quality over quantity. This comprehensive yet concise 10-minute routine, when performed with consistent dedication, will fundamentally reshape your physical capabilities and deeply enhance your self-perception. You will undeniably begin to notice better, more reliable balance, experience newfound confidence when ascending or descending stairs, and cultivate a general, pervasive feeling of being more profoundly at home and comfortable within your own body. It is precisely these seemingly small, consistent, daily efforts that collectively culminate in monumental, life-altering shifts in your well-being. Now, let's pivot our focus to the equally critical aspect of meticulously fueling this newly re-energized, strengthened body. While targeted movement is undeniably a cornerstone, intelligent nutrition serves as the absolute bedrock upon which all lasting health is built. You may have encountered various trending health foods, such as bone broth, which certainly boasts some health benefits. But honestly, you can confidently forget about bone broth if it proves to be prohibitively expensive, inconvenient to prepare, or simply unpalatable to your taste buds. What your body genuinely needs, especially in tandem with this new, invigorating movement routine, is a consistent, abundant supply of high-quality protein to vigorously rebuild and meticulously maintain precious muscle mass. Fortunately, there are 7 incredibly cheap, universally accessible, and profoundly effective high-protein foods that will accomplish this vital job beautifully. Whole eggs, a complete protein powerhouse. Versatile cottage cheese, packed with slow-digesting casein. Creamy Greek yogurt, rich in probiotics and protein. Hearty lentils, fiber-rich plant-based protein. Diverse beans, another excellent plant-based source. Economical canned tuna or salmon, omega-3 rich protein. And flavorful chicken thighs, an affordable and delicious protein. Do not overcomplicate this essential aspect of your nutrition. Make a conscious daily effort to prioritize these foundational protein sources. And speaking of simple, impactful swaps, let's judiciously address a common, deeply ingrained morning habit for many. The act of reaching for coffee is perfectly acceptable for most, and even offers potential health benefits. However, what you add to it, or what you pair it with, can profoundly influence your energy levels and overall well-being. Consider adding this to your morning coffee for remarkably sustained energy, enhanced mental clarity, and laser-like focus. A tablespoon of MCT oil, or even regular coconut oil. These healthy fats provide your brain with an immediate, clean source of fuel in the form of ketones, bypassing the dreaded sugar spike and subsequent energy crash. And please, for the sake of your long-term health and vitality, make it a priority to critically reevaluate your current bread choices. The typical refined white bread, often deceptively loaded with added sugars and inflammatory seed oils, stands as one of the 4 absolute worst breads for your glucose levels and overall systemic inflammation. It's not just empty calories, it's a genuine energy thief, robbing you of sustained vitality. Make the conscious switch to more wholesome alternatives like traditionally prepared sourdough bread. Its fermentation process makes it more digestible. Sprouted grain bread, packed with nutrients. Or even better, wholeheartedly embrace whole, unprocessed grains, such as steel-cut oats or nutrient-dense quinoa for your morning carbohydrates. These options provide sustained energy without the detrimental spikes. Take a moment to thoughtfully reflect on your daily life. It is the cumulative effect of countless small, seemingly insignificant decisions that ultimately shapes your health trajectory. A quick, invigorating morning movement routine. A thoughtful, deliberate food swap. These aren't sacrifices that diminish your enjoyment of life. On the contrary, they are profound, strategic investments in your future self. A stronger, mentally clearer, more independent, and undeniably more vibrant you. You possess the inherent power, right now, to reverse decades of gradual decline. You have the remarkable capacity to build new, resilient muscle, sharpen your once foggy mind, and reclaim the boundless energy that you might have mistakenly believed was gone forever. This transformative journey commences today. Not tomorrow, not next week, not when conditions are perfect. It begins right this very moment with a conscious decision. Here is your focused, actionable mission for the next crucial 24 hours. 1. Nutrition. Swap. Take an honest look at your breakfast. If your current choice includes highly refined white toast, sugary breakfast cereal, or a pastry, make an immediate, empowering swap. Opt for something rich in real, whole protein, such as nutrient-dense eggs, creamy Greek yogurt, or versatile cottage cheese, complemented by a complex carbohydrate like a handful of fresh berries or a small serving of steel-cut oats. Actively avoid the 4 worst breads and make a conscious effort to start exploring better, more health-supportive options. 2. Movement mission. Commit wholeheartedly to just 10 focused minutes of the 6 Japanese movements routine we have just meticulously covered. Focus intently on maintaining impeccable form, synchronizing your breath with your movements, and genuinely feeling your body move with newfound grace and strength. You unequivocally deserve to live a life brimming with vitality, purpose, and unbridled joy, not merely to exist within its confines. This isn't a whimsical promise of instant magic. It is a solemn, empowering commitment to tapping into your body's extraordinary innate capacity to heal, adapt, and profoundly strengthen itself. Now, I genuinely want to hear from you. What is the very first tangible change you are making today? And what compelling topic would you like me to tackle next? Perhaps the profound impact of sleep on longevity, strategies for optimal vision health, or maybe how our everyday habits intricately impact brain health and long-term dementia risk. Share your invaluable thoughts and insights below.